In other people's eyes, it was just a carton of milk. In his eyes, it was the key to escape. When unfolded, the carton had a thin wax film. He tore it off, washed it, and stuck it onto the keypad lock of the prison door when no one was watching. When the guard entered the code, his fingers would leave prints on 4 keys. By peeling off the film, he could see which ones were pressed. That gave him 24 possible combinations. All that was left was to try them. But how could he even reach the keypad? He rolled up toilet paper into tiny balls and stuffed them with toothpaste. After making many, he wrapped them in paper, squeezed and pressed until he had one large sticky ball. When the guard helped him with the handcuffs, he secretly shoved the sticky ball into the lock of the small hatch. That way, even if the guard locked it, he could push it open. Through the hatch, he could reach the keypad and try the combinations. At most 24 tries, and he'd get it. But to avoid being caught on camera, he first had to know the guard's routine. He listened carefully to every sound outside the cell. From the noise of doors opening and closing, he knew that after locking him in, the guards would always step outside for a smoke and a chat. That gave him 7 minutes every day when the monitoring room was empty. This was the loophole he needed. But what about after leaving the cell? Never underestimate this man. He knew every successful escape required 3 things: knowing the routine, knowing the layout, and having help outside. He had already figured out the routine, and he had long since mapped out the prison's layout. When he first arrived, he observed everything and noticed the prison's one weak point, the fire station right next door. The only problem was that only the solitary confinement room was close enough to it. So he deliberately caused trouble, badly injuring another inmate, and was punished by being thrown into solitary. That was exactly what he wanted. After cracking the code and leaving solitary, he slipped into the ventilation duct that connected to the fire station. While the guards slacked off, he crawled through the vent right past them, emerging inside the fire station, where he quickly changed into a spare firefighter's uniform. Now he needed the third element: outside help. He had arranged for his partners to set off a car explosion at just the right time. With the fire alarm triggered, the fire trucks rushed out. He clung to the underside of one, riding all the way to the scene. Amid the chaos, no one noticed him slip away. At that moment, he got into his partner's car and escaped successfully.